Well, there's three bodies that I have. Actually, the skeletal remains of three bodies that I have in my county. They were from back. Two of them were boys that were back from 1983. They were discovered in 1983, victims of Larry Eiler. And Larry Eiler was a serial killer that was working US 41 and Interstate 57, I think it is, in Illinois, between Chicago and Indianapolis. And he had killed and buried four young men in the northern part of my county, and two of them were identified. Two of them obviously weren't. And these kids, and excuse me, but I call them my kids because I've kind of adopted them, I guess, were just in boxes in my office. And I thought, nobody had taken the time to really investigate this and get them sent home. I mean, somewhere out there is a brother, a sister, a mother, a father that are missing their kids. And I just took it upon myself. It's kind of my pet project to get them sent home.
Okay. How long were they being shuffled around in cardboard boxes from, about when to when?
Well, from the time they were found, which was August, they were found, I believe it was August 15th of 83 is when they were found. And then they went down to Indianapolis or Bloomington for an autopsy, and then just sent back to Newton County. And they literally ended up in, and I don't want to discredit anyone here in my county, but they just ended up on a shelf in the sheriff's department garage in cardboard boxes, and just basically forgotten about until I took office. And I was actually the only coroner in history to actually get an office space. And when that happened, the old coroners brought all their records and things and put them in my office, and part of that were the two boys.
Now, you said two. We were shown 3 mug shots yesterday. Can you...
Yeah. One of those is from Jasper County. It's also a victim of Larry Eiler, but it was actually from Jasper County under the control of the Jasper County coroner, Andy Boersma. But him and I work very, very close together. We're very close friends. We've been friends for years. And then when we both were elected to office, we swore each other in, so to speak, so that I can cross over into Jasper County and work as a deputy coroner, and he can come here into Newton County and work as a deputy coroner. So we work with David Andrews with the Indiana State Police, who is a detective that was kind of assigned to us, and we're a mini task force, if you will, trying to get these three kids home.
Okay. So you said before they were just stored in cardboard boxes. How are the bodies stored now?
I had went to the store and bought some. I mean, it probably sounds bad, but some Rubbermaid plastic containers that were nice and clean, and some labels on them with their names, with the names I gave them anyway, and put seals on them so they were, kind of a chain of evidence type thing, and also a little nicer.
Okay, I know you got to go, but I got just one more question about the sketches. I know that you didn't draw them up, but a lot of people in our area were kind of laughing at the sketches, saying that they look like caricatures that you may get in an amusement park. How can you guess or have an educated guess how accurate those sketches are?
Those sketches are made. The two from Newton County were made from. I took pictures of the skulls. Right now, my kids are down at Dr. Stephen Naraki's office, which is in Indianapolis. He's a forensic anthropologist, and I went down there and took photographs, 360-degree photographs of each of the skulls, and sent them to Project Eden, EDAN, which stands for Everybody Deserves a Name. It's a volunteer, absolutely free group. That consists of 46, I do believe, licensed forensic artists. And they took these skulls and what little description I could give them as far as age, sex, whatever information I had, I gave to them. And they drew to the best of their ability what they thought this person might have looked like.
Okay. All right, is there anything else that you want to say is your role is trying to get these people a name and a family?
I just want to get these kids home. And if there's anybody in your viewing audience that knows of somebody that went missing about those times or anything, don't hesitate to call. I mean, even if they think it's the wildest possibility, call my office at 219-285-2515. It's a recorded recording there because it's basically an unmanned office. But don't discount anything. If you knew of a neighbor whose son went missing back in the 80s and you think it could possibly be, I'll follow up on it. I'm not going to turn down any lead at all.